Okay, welcome back, and let's see what we got now. And this is about iPhone configuration utility, where from a Windows environment, how can you take logs of an iPhone? Obviously, you need a Mac in order to test iPhone and take logs and deep dive testing. But you can do that only by using a Windows phone and Windows machine. And because every iPhone developer got an Mac, and they develop it right from there, because they need to run Xcode, and which you cannot in a Windows environment. I can show you that iPhone developer does it from the Xcode. Exactly, they go to the Finder, you can type Xcode. This is Xcode, and this is Xcode. I showcased you that even before, that what is an Xcode, and you can yeah, this is Xcode. You need Xcode and emulators that happens from there, and so this is an environment for iPhone development. I hope you are well aware at this point in time, and you cannot really have this if you have a Windows machine. And iPhone developer can go to take logs from this. They go to the organizer, they can get complete information, crash information, logs information from directly from this organizer, which is you are not really have access to if you have a Windows machine. And but you can use a tool called iPhone configuration utility, where you can test, take logs, and do all deep dive stuff from there. So that is what I am really want to showcase right now. So I go there, I type in my run window or my program search, type iPhone, I get my iPhone configuration utility. It will look like that, and you don't have that until you install that. This is a screenshot, a screen capture from my Windows machine, and because I have a Windows machine. And this is how it goes: support.apple.com/kb/dl. I just want to stop it, and I want you to see that support.apple.com/kb/dl1466. If you are in a hurry and looking at things right now, you should just pause the video and hop on, and then just start downloading this right away. And you can download that. Right now I have a version called 3.6.2, and it's IPCU. It's having support for iOS 6.1, and this is what I just opened it right now. In front of you there are applications which is installed in your phone. If you connect your cable, it will tell you. And there is something called provisioning profiles. What are the profiles you had installed? What are the profiles is with you? And there is configuration profiles. It's all different stuff which you may not really need it right now. You may really need it to take some logs, because if there is it's crashing, and you need to give the logs to the development team. Right now I just connected my iPhone 5 in this machine, Windows machine I'm using, and it is actually picking up the iPhone configuration utility, picking up. I'm just tapping on that. I'll just stop it right away to show you something. And so I just tapped on that, and this is identifier, which is my uh, UUID, my device ID, and this is my MC, this is my serial number of my phone, whatever software version I'm running, and I'll also showcase my Wi-Fi's MAC address, my Bluetooth's MAC address. It's lost connected with the device. And, the configuration profiles I have, different provisioning profiles I have, then applications I installed it in this phone. It's been showing everything. I use this Airwings Intergalactic. It's a multiplayer game. If you really interested, you should come there. I'll be playing that. And there are Airbnb, BitStrips, and Groupon, Hangouts, Here Maps. There's so many apps which I installed it. I can uninstall it right from here, and I can uninstall the apps which is I installed as a development purpose also, and I can get the console logs as well. These are all the apps, and I am going to tap on the console logs. This is what happening right now in my phone. In Android ADB logcat, if you type, it will just keep on showing what's happening. The same way here it will show you what is really happening when you are doing testing. See, if you see the info, device ID, device name, what is actually really happening, my MAC address, everything is recorded in this console log. And suddenly when I'm doing some testing, and it is, now I did clear. So I just want to show you, it was so a lot, and then now it is really clear, right, the screen, because I pressed this clear button. So before, you've been executing some test cases, and in certain scenario it is crashing. So what you will do, how you will really produce the logs and give it to the development team so that they can fix it. So open your console logs. Maybe you will, if it is a UI based defect, you will give screenshots. You know how to take a screenshot in iPhone. Press the round button and the top button together. It will give you a screenshot, and it will be saved in a gallery. And this one is the next one, that they will be asking you the logs as well. In that time, you just use this configuration utility, clear the logs by pressing this button, perform the scenario, make the crash happen, and press save console logs. It will just save the logs so that the developer will get complete information about which particular scenario is actually it is crashing, and how can he get that fixed. And the other part is, not every time you will get the full detailed logs of your phone in this Organise console logs. It will only happen that your development team will enable the debug logs, and then it will save, it will display a lot of logs. There are two kinds of logs. One is device logs and another one is console logs. Device logs will be showcased here or here. It will not be here, device logs. As I shown you, the device logs will be displayed in Xcode, and yeah, I'll show you that. Two logs they will ask. This is just console log, and where is the device log they will ask. Go to Organizer, and all the crashes, device logs will be sitting here. You can just save this one, you can export as a text file, and then you can give it to them. This is device logs, that is console logs. So both the logs will be really useful to a developer to fix a problem. So now I'm saving the console logs of a specific scenario which I've been performing. Then, as I said before, keep your things organized, logs, screenshots separately. I keep it very separately so that with the date wise, so that I can get it revisited at times if it is really required, because our mobile environment is ultimately a fast changing environment. You really need a lot of organized methods of working like agile to make sure that you can be able to supply people what they ask for uh, in a very short time. So I ask people normally to organize themselves very nicely. So that is how it goes. Now I'm just opening my log folder, and so you install tools like Edit Plus, because always these logs used to be very big. So in a text file notepad, if you just double click and open, it will take a lot of time. So that is why I insist people to install Edit Plus, Notepad Plus, like that. So you can, it's easy for you to navigate through logs or open the logs, find out what is actually going wrong, what all the messages are actually falling back and forth, and which is actually making the device or app to crash. So you can find out that one. And I think I'm over with that. And so this time I've been telling you how to collect logs, and what is a console log, what is a device log, and how to save it, what is an Xcode. I've been telling you that, and I hope you will really enjoyed this session, and I'll find out what I can give you in the next session in some time. Thank you so much for watching.